Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Chance for a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Haaland, and this is Park Ji-sung. Shifted it to the flank, crosses it in. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Now it's Neymar. Neymar going full tilt down the left. And it's Carlos Augusto. That'll be a throw. Douglas Luiz. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Park Ji-sung could try cutting inside here. And he shoots! In he goes again! Goal, Italy! So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Joelinton. Park Ji-sung cuts out the pass. Pass somewhat off target. Savinho. He's a sharp little ball here. It's Park Ji-sung. Really fierce, close defending. Can he spark a counter here? Oh, that's fabulous. Now it's Pedro. Spread it left. Now there's a fine ball. Great chance!
He did so well to create the room to get the shot away.
Danilo. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Vardiol. Kukçu. And it's Vieira.
Might want to be careful there.
Beckham. Rooney. Looking for the run. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. And here's Neymar. Neymar showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Danilo. And Savinho. And it's Douglas Luiz. Joelinton. Now it's Pedro. Bruno Guimaraes. And Savinho, and it's made its way to him. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Beckham. Beckham powering forward here. Now it's Neymar. He is through here. And it's Joelinton. Has a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Marquinhos.
Italy can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Park Ji-sung is always scanning the pitch for targets. Kukçu. Guardiol. He's found a way past. He's got away. That's tidy. Now the ball in. Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Carlos Augusto. Bruno Guimaraes.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
It's Douglas Luiz. For Joelinton. Brazil finding their passes. Savinho. He's shifting through the gears here. And a shot! And he hits the net. They have come roaring back.
Well, look.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. And we are up to the break.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. So we're into the second 45. Neymar, and he's managed to get free. Oh, and he's asking too much with that. Vieira. Played back in. Beckham looking to get on the end of this. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Savinho clears and reclaimed it in a trice. Danilo. Gabriel. And it's Guimaraes. And Danilo. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Look at the space here. Delivers big header. Douglas Luiz. Could be danger here. Danilo. Savinho, who's set up one goal so far. Now it's Savinho. He has found the way through. Now this could be a chance. He's found the way through. Oh, smashing header! Goal, Brazil! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really...
Decent chance! It's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
This is quite a battle.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
And it's Beckham. And here's Rooney. White providing an outlet on that flank. It's a mighty effort! Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Carlos Augusto. Douglas Luiz. Now it's João Pedro. Neymar.
That was lovely, that.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's João Pedro. Up Ji-sung. Now it's Haaland. And this is Rooney, out to the right. Beckham with the cross. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Carlos Augusto. Bruno Guimaraes. João Pedro with 2 goals already to his name. And it's Guimaraes. Douglas Luiz. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Picked out brilliantly. He's having a shot! Beckham is always looking to play quality balls. Rooney. Aimed beyond the defence. And he's shot a goal! Goal, Italy! And the comeback is complete! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Ha segnato al 76esimo minuto.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
That's a good ball.
Italy clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Distributed tidily. Now that's well seen too. Haaland being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match. And at last, their sense of danger has brought them to a possible solution.
João Pedro threads one in.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And a chance! He scored! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
It looked as though he'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that though, and somehow he found the angle.
Well, the angle wasn't good, and neither was the keeper. He scored then when he had no right to.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the shot! Oh, what about that? And that may just do it! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Italy take what looks to be a decisive lead.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Gabriel.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
And we're done. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Haaland collecting the match ball, and it is his. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to keep plugging away. And this has been great staying power.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Signore e signori, attenzione, il papà del bambino che indossa un cappellino blu è atteso all'area informazioni.